Hey everyone, and welcome to the podcast. Damn it, start, Bo.
After a day so boring, it's hard to...
Thank you for joining.
God. Fucking God. That's it. That's it. That's
No.
the intro.
It's not the
That's
intro.
it. That's what I'm counting as the intro.
Thank you for joining us on our podcast, The Rich Cats. My name is Bowden,
I'm Ireland.
I'm Devin.
and this is The Rich Cats once again.
You already said that.
God damn it. We're off to a great start. 20 minutes in.
Bullshitting for about 20 minutes.
Oh, man.
So how's your guys' week been?
Fucking great.
Well, why is it great, my good friend and sir?
I went ice skating. I haven't gone ice skating in about 8 years.
I've
Holy
never gone ice
shit.
skating.
Actually, it's actually 10 years now. I was 8 last time I did it.
God, dude.
I have
Dude,
never
my
gone.
fucking feet cramped so hard for trying to stay balanced on the fucking skates.
Yeah. I remember I've ice skated exactly fucking 2 times in my life.
I did too. That's it.
And they were both during the EWU thing for class. You know, we'd go to EWU and we'd
Yeah,
go
no,
ice
all you
skate
smart
around.
kids did. Us dum-dums just stayed at school sitting on our phones.
Well, I wasn't
didn't
implying
go.
that you guys were on it. I was just saying we did this thing.
Well, we didn't know about it.
I didn't.
Well, fucking okay. I'm telling you about it. Neither did the fucking 42 people who watched this. Anyways.
Whoa. That's a bit high expectations, alright? George... He doesn't know there's... He thinks there's
George!
There's more... He
That's
thinks,
it.
He
Nothing
thinks there's
else
more
to
than
say.
just you, Giorgio. It's alright.
You're special to us.
You're our one true viewer. You can't see it, but I'm making the heart sign.
Well, no, didn't... Ireland, you were saying that they...
Yeah,
we've got...
we're making a joke, Dev. We've got about 60 people download our podcast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, ain't bad.
We made
Mo-
17 cents on monetization.
Things are moving up in the world.
They are, dude.
Extra 17 cents.
Think about that.
world.
That's 17 cents that we weren't
didn't
making
have.
before.
Yeah, that's 17 cents going straight into the podcast. That $90 we put in.
It's right back in. It's already starting to pay for
It's
itself.
really convenient, though. You just pay it and it all goes through and everything.
Yeah.
Nicely done, bro.
My stomach is dying.
Having a little fight there. Had a little bit of cheese.
Why'd you go ice skating?
Because Trin is very, just got some ice skates that she ordered from the mail. She's a big fan. What?
And Trin got some ice.
Shut up.
skates And,
Sounds like me doing
It's
a
not really any-
presentation.
What was it? I think, during high school, I made the world record, the class record of the most ums in a presentation.
No, I thought that was me. I did over 100.
Maybe we had different classes.
Yeah,
I was in it was world history.
Yeah, my teacher stopped counting after 80.
I think
And that was
Jesus.
halfway
someone
through the
counted. I
presentation.
get I
Right.
think 170 or something like that.
Yeah, that was halfway through the presentation. He stopped counting at 80.
Yeah.
fucking hell.
He said after the presentation, he's like, "This is why you get note cards." And I told him beforehand, I was like, "I want to do this presentation without trying, because I generally do really okay on these presentations when I don't try. So I'm gonna try even less and see how I do." And I
Yeah.
got a C.
Yeah, that was.
It was pretty cool seeing how little effort I put into it, and I got a C.
My favorite, putting no effort into something and get a mediocre score.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I can do less
wow, I
effort
passed.
for a better grade.
I was the.
I don't have to try hard to succeed in life.
I think I still do, but when I went through Frost's history class, I think I had one of the worst presentations that she's ever seen for a history, or for the history final, like we had to talk about a country or whatever.
I heard you did some pretty bad ones.
I did some pretty dog shit, dude. Oh, fuck. So, okay, so first of all, we could start with the fucking poster board. It's this baby blue poster board that I literally cut out letters that I typed up on Google Docs. I cut out the letters and glued them onto it. My thing was about Australia. And see, I thought I was gonna be funny and spell it like Australalia. You know, which I did, unironically. I actually spelled it Australalia.
I'm assuming you got marked down for spelling your fucking country wrong.
I got marked down for a lot of things. that was the least of her concerns.
That you can't spell the fucking country?
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I didn't have a script for it at all, so I was saying a whole bunch. I took off my glasses because somehow I thought that if I couldn't see everyone that my fucking stage fright would go away. Did not happen. Only made it worse because then I couldn't see anyone.
Now everyone was blob monsters.
Now everybody's
I
a
got
blob.
scared.
Now the crowd looks even bigger than it used to. But yeah, it was a disaster. I came in late for that class too. It was just such a... And Frost was so pissed with me afterwards. She was like, and dead ass fucking staring at me. No smile on her face. She said, don't ever do that again.
I heard she is like
Okay.
the worst teacher for that was for like stand-up presentations. It was
the thing is that she would take note of basically every little tiny thing that you did, and I think that's why people thought that she was the worst. But honestly, I didn't find it all that bad. She never made it like a pressure thing. It was just like, oh, I'm just going to list down all these things that you did during it, and these, you can take it as you will. It's not like, I'm not gonna fucking shit on you unless it's me. unless it's a presentation like mine.
I think I did one of the best in class for presentations because we did an argument piece. We had to have we had something to do with like we had to come up with a topic for debate, and then we had at the end of our little, goddamn, I'm doing it again. Fucking little lesson. We had to debate the teacher on the opposite point of view, even if she didn't believe it. She just had to have an opposite point of view.
devil's advocate.
Yeah, and so mine was like, I think it was like male harassment or something, and it was great because I worded everything in a way that if she ever disagreed with me, she would automatically be the worst person on earth.
That's great.
Like, oh yeah, but women get more harassed. I'm like, I never said they didn't. Men are harassed. She's like, damn it.
Damn it.
I actually beat her.
Actually,
of anyone else, I beat her.
She actually doesn't know how to
Yeah, she can't
argument.
respond to it.
Well, yeah, that's just walking straight into that.
Yeah. Sure, she wasn't
I'm like,
expecting it. She's just...
I will design it in a way where I will win.
Yeah, I've heard one like that before. It was like, someone was like, the Jews run Hollywood, right? And they're like, wow, I would like to distance myself from that comment, this horribly racist comment. And he's like, I didn't say it was a bad thing. And he's like, well, you see, I'm the asshole now. Fuck!
That's great.
Yeah, when I did presentations in high school, I did them the night before. I would get off school the day before. I would go to the dollar store, buy a poster, buy some little cutout letters so I can make it look good. I would type everything out in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It would be god-awful. The grammar would be dog shit. I'd find some instantly just the top photos on Google for what I'm trying to do, like guns in the Civil War. Fucking just like these god-awful fucking pictures I throw up. I look at it and it's like 9 p.m., like 10, and I'm like, perfect. And it's just like the worst fucking thing possible.
The more you talk, like, the more I remember all the presentations and posters I had to fucking do.
And they're all bad.
Yeah. Well, one of them I actually did put an effort in, and it was
I have one, too.
World of History, and it was I think the semester, and we all had our separate topic. And I got Olympics, so I had to do the very first Olympics, the origins of it. So what I did was I made a tiny paper mache Coliseum. That was my bit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I remember the only one I tried on was the first presentation I ever did in high school. It was on it was supposed to be on the Vikings, but I asked the teacher if I was like, can I just do this one specific part of the Vikings or whatever? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I did the Viking invasion of England in 950 BC to like 1000 BC-ish, around that time.
Damn, took the time.
It was somewhere around that time, all right.
It took 30 years.
It was 900. It was really fucking good. I had, what was it, like 4.5 minutes of memorized what I was going to say, and this was a topic around that time I was fucking so into. I knew every fucking little detail before I even started researching the topic. Like, I had read so many books and shit. I was like, I'm fucking ready for this. I thought a really cool thing to do for my project would be a little Viking ship, like 3D printed out. So I asked our friend, to print out a little 3D fucking ship. I was like, this fucking thing looks really cool. He put it together the morning of, which was nice. I brought it into class. My presentation was The only presentation I've ever done where the ums and uhs were like under like 20. It was great.
Nice.
I researched it super well. I did like all the tactics and battle plans the Vikings did, and then the resurgence of the English. It was so good. Everything was perfect. The fucking poster board was like immaculate. I actually put effort into typing out the words. It was so fucking good. But then the teacher saw my project. A 3D printed model of a Viking ship. So bad. Minus 20 points.
What? No way. No.
Because I didn't put any fucking effort into it.
Are you?
I spent $20 on that.
Do a 3D printed ship. Come on. Did anyone else have anything that was 3D printed?
Someone sculpted a fucking face of a philosopher.
What the fuck, dude? Imagine putting so much
the only
effort
person the only person that got a better grade than me was the person that didn't have that their presentation wasn't as good as mine and their poster board wasn't as good as mine, but they had a fucking sculpted face of a philosopher, and it's like, I'm not artistically arts and crafty skilled. I'm not very good at this stuff.
Right.
I can't sculpt a face of a fucking philosopher. I got like a 97%. If my fucking ship was good, I would have gotten like 105%.
I had one. I think the most proud I've ever been of a presentation was in I think it was 8th grade, but National History Day was coming around, and I wasn't going to be a part of it. Like, I just wasn't interested in it. So we were doing these things for social studies, and I decided to do one on the Atari system because it was.
I remember that. Remember when you did that?
We did.
Yeah. I was actually passionate about it, and it was like, fuck it, I might as well do something cool with it. And we were presenting it in the
library.
In the library.
I really liked World History Day because it wasn't just like a presentation of this thing that you don't give a fuck about.
It was a prompt.
They
and then
literally
you
everyone did something they were passionate about. Like,
Yeah.
Colton did like something on Fords, and then his friend did something on Chevys, and they just bullshitted with each other the whole time about how theirs was better. Someone did something on the Bonner Party. Like, everyone did something they were really, really interested in. I had me and Jordan do Vikings.
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
I remember, I think the one in middle school that we did for National History Day, we did Leif Erikson. It was something like Great Discoveries or something. That was the prompt. And so me and like 2 other ladies that I fucking didn't know anything about, we were assigned the group, and we did Leif Erikson.
Well, I'm gonna finish my story here.
Sorry, I sidetracked you. Sorry. I just remember World History Day was like the one time I felt like I had actual control over what I wanted to do for a presentation.
Yeah, that was same here, and I picked. It was. But that's the thing. I wasn't originally going to do the competition until fucking Bultima and who was the other teacher? It was like Taylor or something.
I don't know. I only ever had Baltimore.
But anyways, they came up to me and they were like, "You should compete in this because it's really impressive what you did." And I was like, "Fuck, all right, I guess I'll go and do that." I was like, "Shit, that's the most proud I've been of any presentation. I wouldn't show any of my other presentations like I showed that one." And of course, I didn't do very well. The first competition, I was fucking immediately out of there. But
that happened to us too.
I was happy to at least go.
Because you went to EWU, right?
Oh, yeah, we did.
We went to EWU too, and Jordan, he didn't know anything about our project, really. He was just there along for the ride, not having to go for school that day. I was like, I don't care, I don't mind talking about it.
Yeah. And
I got so fucking nervous, I said so many times. They said the only reason this didn't go through was because you looked terrified telling us about it. I was like, oh. Yeah, that's one of those, because you go to a competition like that, it's like, Jesus Christ, I have to compete with other people about explaining a subject. I looked at some people's projects and was like, oh my god, this person made a fucking, like, an actual arcade. And, like, you can, like little props, you move around and stuff. I was like, what do you
saw that one, dude? It was so kick-ass.
Like, why? I'm not putting this much effort into it.
I know, I thought
you fucking nerds.
Dude, I thought I had put so much effort. I put, like, several hours into my fucking poster board, like, making sure it had a nice border and trying to make it look like an Atari screen, and then somebody brought a fucking...
Actual
somebody built an arcade, basically, a wooden one. It was like, dude... And then seeing some of the other projects is like,
Like-
Jesus, I was severely underprepared for this one.
Some people put a lot of fucking effort into it, and well, we didn't do very well.
I
I know a couple people made it through all the way.